Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're getting back to some more Legends of Arceus tier list. This time we're doing characters. Yes, I'm wearing a different outfit, I'm pretty sure. Guys, who knows? It's been a few days since I did the last tier list video. And as you guys can tell, I'm going to be uploading these all on the same day at the same exact time. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, so I totally forgot. We still got to do the characters because Legend Arceus has some of, like, I'm not gonna lie, it has like some like the best well-written characters, and there's even like theories going around about like some of them, like with their backstories and stuff that I've been watching, like Birdkeeper Toby. He has stories about Kamado and others and stuff that like that the games hint at, like how Kamado, there's a picture of him in a tuxedo and his wife in a bride's dress, and we all know that him and Benny, they were probably from the Galar region because his armor is from Galar, so he's probably from Galar too. And a lot of people in the city are Galarian. And what's it called? And their town got destroyed, so who knows? Maybe his wife is dead, or maybe she's alive and she made it through whatever. Who knows? Maybe she got killed from a Dynamax Pokemon. Who knows? So yeah. A lot of these people, I gave it time. I've been done with the game for about a week now, from like in like my time, not like your guys' time as watching this, because I got the game done within a week. So yeah, but yeah, we're just gonna be ranking these characters, and I put like, I love this character, like this character, neutral, dislike. Dislike doesn't mean that I hate the character, because obviously there's a hate right there. It's just that I don't really care for them. But then there's also other characters where I'm like, I fucking hate this character. This character is annoying as fuck, or whatever. You guys will see who I'm talking about. If you guys saw the Let's Play, you guys will know who exactly. Because I'm looking at that person right now. Not saying whether man, woman, doesn't matter. I don't want to spoil it, but if you guys want to know, go watch my Let's Play. But yeah, let's get into this. All right, starting off. The three sisters, Coin, Clover, Charm. Yeah, Coin, Clover, and Charm. Those are their names. I don't care for them. If you guys didn't realize, they're pretty much Team Rocket in like ancient Hisui region, and it's cool that they got to use Candace's ancestor. No, not Jupiter. Saturn. Is that what his name was? From Team Galactic? And then Agatha and Bertha's ancestor. And it's kind of cool that they literally just said, like, straight up, oh yeah, Agatha and Bertha, they have the same ancestor. They're from like the same family. Because she uses a Rhydon and a Gengar. Which Rhyperior is Bertha's ace in Platinum. And Gengar is Agatha's ace. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, but I don't like them though. They just remind me of Team Rocket. They have nothing to do with the story. They're just there just to be fucking hooligans, pretty much, just like the Team Rocket gang. Like, they're just there to steal Pokemon and to steal shit. Okay, Kogita, that's her name, right? I can't remember it. It's Kogita, I'm pretty sure. I love this character. I love her. She doesn't do much in the game, but with the legendaries, like her and her ancestry and stuff, like they're supposed to be like the people that that first came here to Sui, the Celestica people. So yeah, I love her. She knows a lot about knowledge of Pokemon. She helps us out. She's very kind. I just love her character. Adaman. I gotta put Adaman in love. I love this guy. That's my boy right there. And that's why I chose him instead of Irida. Don't get me wrong. You'll see where I put Irida, and you'll understand why. But I just like, I love it. No homo. I just like his character. He's just like a cool guy. Okay, fuck, what's her name? Mars' ancestor. I like her. Almost to the point where she could be in like top tier, but she's like like a very high like. I can't remember this guy. Shit. I might have to pull up these guys' names just so I don't make myself looking like a fool. You feel me? Okay, guys, we're back. All right, so I got all the list now. Now I can't. Now I will be able to say the names. So this was Ariza, and I was right. That was Kogita, and so we chill now. So now we got fucking what's his name? Iskin. Is it Iskin or is it Iskin? I like his character. He's kind of like the lower part of like. But actually no, I'm neutral against him. 2 reasons. 1, he's afraid of ghost Pokemon, and he has a Basket Legion because he was afraid of Dusclops. And I'm like, my guy, you have a ghost type. I don't know. I don't dislike the guy though. I don't dislike him. So, but it's also like there's also other characters like Arizu that I kind of like. So he's neutral. He's neutral. It's a shame that I gotta put her here, but she doesn't do anything in the game. Like she really doesn't. Like she's just there with your like battle with her, and then to get weirder, and then nothing else. And I mean, like she's not like really that like interesting of a character. Like Iskin and Arizu, like they were kind of there just for like their totems, and then they were settled. But like it's like their characters and like. I don't know how to explain it. Like their characters were more interesting, but like Mai, she's just kind of like plain. You guys know what I mean. Oh boy, Melly. May Giratina take your soul straight to hell. I hate this character, but here's the thing. I don't hate this character to the point where he like no, I hate this character. He shouldn't even be in the game. I like when they put characters like this, like of like very like different what's it called, like personalities. Like this guy, he was put in the game so you can hate him. Like that's like the whole point about his character is like you don't want this guy near you, but story reasons it just fills in like more people. Like there's like no copycats and stuff. Like okay, like he's like kind of like the only character that's very annoying. Like he's very cocky, and he has such like a big ego. He's like, no, leave Electra alone. This is Almighty Sinnoh giving us a test saying that it should be like this, and I will not allow you to even go near this thing. Like you have no right to do this. Blah blah. Like if like whatever. It was annoying as fuck. Like he was just very cocky into himself. I hate him. But I also think the story, not needed, but it just to like fill up the characters. So I dislike this person. I don't remember her name, but I dislike her. I dislike her a lot. Her name is Sabi, right? The little girl that I gave like the baby talk to. Yeah, I do not like her because it was annoying to chase her around the Alabasta Islands or Alabasta Icelands. She was annoying. It was very annoying. And then she comes out of nowhere with a fucking Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electivire. Like what the fuck? Like why the fuck do you have these things? You're a child. But yeah, that's fun. She's not in hate, but I dislike her for that reason. Akira, I really like Akira. I like her personality. She doesn't really do much in the story. She's just kind of there. She's just a supporting character. Like Adaman had more of a better role than her, but like she's mainly there just to teach you the ways of being a trainer and stuff, and make sure you don't die. Benny, there was a point where I did not like him. He honestly would have been in hate. Not dislike. There was a point where he would have been in hate, and then come to think out of nowhere, I was wondering why the fuck why he had a green mustache and a green beard line with his gray fucking patch right there. I don't know why this motherfucker be dyeing it with green Kool-Aid or some shit. I don't know. But there was like a point where he didn't like outsiders, obviously, because I don't know. He just didn't like outsiders, and then he just kept on pushing us away. And then even when we became part of the galaxy, like part of like the galaxy team, whatever the fuck you call it. He still didn't really like us. He was like, "Oh no, you're a person from that fell from the rift. Like you're still an outsider to me." Blah blah. And then it came when he announced, or when he showed that he was a ninja and he was Wally's ancestor because of the hair and stuff. He was saying, oh, he's like, oh, the reason why me and Kamado are like this is because back in our hometown, like Pokemon destroyed our hometown and our loved ones were gone, blah blah, all that stuff. So yeah, like when that happened, it was like, okay, you went up a step. You're not the bottom, but you're at near the bottom. This guy, I'm neutral with him. He does stuff for you, and I do like that he's a what's her name? Gardenia's ancestor. Because the only way they could tell is from the hair, and that's all you need. Because obviously the game doesn't like say like, oh yeah, this is Gardenia's ancestor. Like not even in the trailers it says that. Ooh, fuck. What's her name? Shit. Oh, I'm pissed. Silene. That was her name. I didn't even have to look at my phone. At first, I thought she was gonna be evil, and then she just pulled a complete 180 on us, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm very sweet and very nice. Like I want to see you succeed. Like I may have this cold dark stare at you, but yeah, I'm actually nice on this side." And then at the end of the game, I think she becomes in charge of the freaking Galaxy team. Yeah, she becomes it because Kamado steps down. He's like, I want to learn more about like Pokemon professoring and stuff like that. So and yeah, so that was actually really cool. So I like her. Okay, I'm guessing this is the guy that does her satchel stuff. Fuck him. This man, I think I'm at 40 G's to fucking open up a spot now. That's annoying as fuck. Like, okay, it's annoying because it's like okay, to open up one, I basically have to give you all my money. And yes, you can grind in this game and get a lot of money, but it's also like I don't want to keep on paying that much. Like, why you keep on like at first he's doubling the money, and now he's like fucking adding an extra zero to the money. He's like, oh no, okay, 10,000, okay, cool. 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever. This guy's a fucking cheap ass bitch, alright? Let me just tell you that much. Kamado, I really like Kamado. He's a really dope fucking character. And especially, I've been watching like theories about him and stuff. And like about how like he has a picture on his table and it's with him and a woman in a bride's dress or in a white dress or whatever. So I'm guessing that's his bride on their wedding day. So it gets to the point to where like fan theories are starting to come in and like I'm starting to like these characters. I'm like, oh wait, oh my god, he had a wife. She's probably dead now because their town was destroyed back in Galar when and then there was another one like the Galar city that the Galarian city that he lived in was like that ruined area. There's it's where you catch Phalanx. Like that, like people are saying that was him and Benny's hometown, because you gotta remember this game is only like 100 or 200 years in the past. There can still be like wrecked walls and stuff that are 100 years old and stuff, like between 100 and 200 years old. Because it's not like oh, this took place the same time as Eternatus. No, that was fucking 3,000 years ago. And same with XY with AZ. That was 3,000. No, it's not that far back because they didn't have Pokeballs. Like literally, like at the start of the game, like Pokeballs, they were just invented. So like this is like the beginning of the Pokeball. So yeah, like Pokeballs have been around for about 100 years, I'd say. Leventon, I love this guy. He's a fucking G, like straight up. Like I love how he's so supportive in us. Even in the beginning, he was like, "Oh, can you help me catch these Pokemon?" You catch him, he's just like, "You and me, we're gonna be boys now." And like even when like how he always talks about like oh, because you're here now, my dream can become a reality. So like let's try to work together, try to make this dream happen, and I'll buy you Benny Mochis all the fucking time if you help me out with this. And it was just like, it was like, because I didn't complete the Pokedex yet, but I've seen the cutscene to where like you and him work together to build the first Pokedex, because it's not from everyone else. Fuck everyone else, they ain't doing shit. You and Leventon are the only ones that are working on this Pokedex. Technically there's a team, but you're not taking their data. You have to go from scratch and get everyone yourself. So yeah, there's that. That's my boy. Oh, this is I don't remember her name, but she's like the little girl that's trapped in the cave underneath the bridge. You know that like little girl with the pink hair and like the loops in her hair? She gets lost in the cave where you catch Gibble, and so she goes like, oh, can you help me get out of this thing, out of this cave? And then you help her out. And I'm gonna put neutral, because obviously I guess people are really liking this person because I guess of the side quests. I haven't really been doing any side quests, if I'm being honest. And but I'm putting her neutral because she's pretty much like one of like the first Nurse Joys, and I think that's cool. So okay, so I don't remember his name, but because I played as the boy, we had Akari as like the other character. So I'm guessing. So what I might do is I might just rank them as us. You gotta love yourself. I can't do anything about it. Oh, shit. What's her name? Oh, because this is one character that I cannot remember. What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? It does not have it here. Gotta skip it. Okay, I guess her name's not here. But yeah, Karen's ancestor. I always thought Karen was a pretty cool character. Like, she's not really talked about that much in like the video games and stuff. But I always thought of her as like a really cool like trainer. Like she was like a dark type trainer, even though she doesn't really have that many dark types in the game that she was in, because there was what, Murkrow, Sneasel, and like I'm talking about Gold and Silver. So there are Murkrow, Sneasel, Houndoom, which is our ace, and I think that's it. I think those were the only dark types in Gen 3. Unless I'm missing somebody, but Tyranitar, but I don't think she had Tyranitar. Because having a pseudo on your team, that's just too much. That's why they only gave Lance this Dragonite. Like, no other character has a Tyranitar in the game. Before post-game, I should say. Okay, now, this guy. Don't remember his name. He wasn't on the list as the characters I had on my phone. But I don't like him. He was an asshole to us the first time I met him, and maybe he gets nicer to us later in the game, but I'm not at that point. He's just an asshole. Excuse me. This person, like, she doesn't really do much. Like yeah, like she's like super nice and stuff. She'll teach her Pokemon's moves as like a move tutor. But like she doesn't do anything. Like she doesn't do anything for me to like her. And then she doesn't do anything for me to like dislike her. So like she's just like neutral. Okay, and now we got Ginter. So this guy, he be overcharging with shit, I swear. He's always like, oh, here's like a bundle of this, I'll give you a deal. I'm like, motherfucker, this ain't no deal. But I do gotta say is I do like him. Like he doesn't really do much in the game. He's just there to sell shit. But I do like that he's Volkner's ancestor, and I didn't realize until somebody like showed me a picture of them sitting next, like Volkner sitting down and him sitting down. I'm like, oh my god, like is that why he's always sitting down? Because Volkner was sitting down in like all official art. But yeah, like that's like the only thing I like about him. Like everything else, he just kind of overcharges for shit. But this guy, he gets worse. He's a lot worse. Whew. Volo. Volo might be my favorite character in the whole fucking Legend Arceus series. So, spoiler alerts if you guys haven't gone through Legend Arceus. You should by now, because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have the episode going up by April. Like these won't be up until April probably, because I'm gonna upload these at the end of my Let's Play. But yeah, Volo's my favorite because there's a fan theory saying that he is a person that came through the time rift, but from the past. Because like him and Kogito, they don't know each other, but obviously they look the same. They're the same, like they're like both Celestic people, and yeah, so maybe Volo like wants to try to capture Arceus because he knows about Arceus. He saw Arceus in like the time rift thing, time space rift, whatever the fuck it's called, and he's like, I want to capture that Pokemon now. I want to create a new world. Because one thing that I do like about him is that, and about Celine, is pretty much their ancestors. They literally just switch, and like Celine is more like on like the Cynthia side of like good and stuff, and he's more of like he wants control. That's why he controls Giratina, and he wants to go meet Arceus so we can create his own world, like how Cyrus wanted to create his own world. And let me just tell you, that battle pissed me off. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it right now. You'll see how pissed off I get at the game. But doesn't mean that I dislike the battle. I love a challenge, and if a game gets to the point where I have to try very hard to try to battle it, and even if like my team is like over like a few levels or at like the same as like Giratina was still going ham. It had Aura Sphere for my Dark and Ice Tapes, so my Mamoswine was garbage, my Samurott was garbage, and then for Dragon types, it still had like Dragon Claw and shit, or whatever Dragon move it knew. Draco Meteor, I think. I don't know, but yeah, like it was very hard to get because you had to battle it twice. And second thing, it's a freaking what's it called, legendary. I wasn't trying to use legendary at that time, and then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna bring out Palkia and Dialga, and it was still a challenging thing to do. I had to fucking stock up and revives and shit. It was very challenging, but I still loved it, and I love that honestly, he's the champion. He's the true champion of the Hisui region. Straight up. Like, he's the champion of the Hisui region, if you look at it. And if we're going to that, he might be my favorite champion. Because, I mean, he had the same team as Cynthia, just changed Cynthia's Milotic to Arcanine because Milotic isn't in the History region. It's in the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and shit, obviously, but not in the History region. So who knows? Maybe they migrated sometime after. I just like her. I don't care. Like, she does nothing. She literally does nothing in the game. Okay, no, I'll put her neutral. She doesn't do anything. But like, she gets nicer at the end, but she was kind of a bitch to us. It was to the point where I'm like, I want to scrap with you. Alright, this guy, I do like his character. Around the end, like when we're about to go face on what's it called, Avalugg, he was being kind of a dick. He was like, oh, why do you have to do that? It has nothing, it's done nothing to you. It's like, I'm not trying to do it before it does it. I mean, yes, I'm trying to stop the fucking whatever the fuck it was called, so it doesn't attack anybody, but that's not the point. It's like, it's also to the point where this Pokemon might be tortured right now. It might feel pain. We don't know, so why not try to bring it back to normal? So like it was to the point where like we were trying to be nice and like we don't know if it's hurting, but it might be. So why not try to go into like this more peaceful way of calming it down and stuff. Ingo, I would have never guessed Ingo out of black and white would be my favorite character in the game, or one of my favorite characters in the game. Because, like, at first, I just thought he was just an ancestor of the Ingo. I didn't realize his name was actually Ingo. At the time, I was like, oh, Ingo, okay, so that's your name. And, like, later on, I'm like, and then later on, I find out that he's from, like, their time. I'm like, wait, was that his name? Because you guys don't remember, I've only played black and white twice. One time when I was, like, in high school. I didn't even play it when it came out. I played it once when I was in high school, and I played it once as a cage match with Stormy. And as you can tell, and plus the subway area where you battle him, I'm pretty sure that's not like a main area you have to go to battle him. Like, I'm pretty sure like you don't even have to meet him in the game. That's probably why I didn't meet him the first time I played black and white. Irida, now. I'm gonna play Iridian Love. I love her too. I love her just as much as Adaman. But Adam is my boy. I have to pick him over her. Bros before hoes. That's always been the saying. But Adaman, he's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I can relate more with him because like of like the time stuff, is because like me personally, I'm more of a person that like tries to like divide his time up. Like, okay, I'll do this for an hour. Like, I try to like schedule my shit. It's like, okay, what do I have to do today? All right, I gotta do this, and this. I was like, okay, cool. Let's try to knock out everything just so I can have some time to chill and relax. So that's why I'm like more towards Adaman. All right, the fuck's this guy's name? Oh, I can't remember. It's pissed me off. Leon. Leon. I don't really care for him. He doesn't really do much, and it's like, okay, I'll put him in neutral. Like, yeah, he helped us with the ore to make the origin ball, so I guess it's kind of cool. It's alright. Oh, Paulina. Paulina's going. I love her character. I love the backstory of how the Hisuian Arcanine passed away and stuff, and I do love like the relationship between these two. So like that was like really cool. But then it was like oh yeah, like I don't want to train this Arcanine. I don't want to make him do whatever. Like, I don't care if people think of me as less as a warden. Like, I'm doing this because I don't want to force this little Growlithe to be something that he's not, and try to like force him to do whatever. Like, I want him to live his life. And then out of nowhere, just how Growlithe evolved into Arcanine, like the way that it did it during the cutscene, and it was like that Lord battle, that boss battle, that was my favorite because it was like had so much more deep meaning to it. It was like, oh shit, okay, this one got frenzied, and it hurts even more because we saw it. We saw it evolve to like help its friend. It was like, okay, I'm gonna evolve now so I can protect him, and he wanted to become the Lord, I guess. And then he got frenzied, and then it was like, oh god, no, not him too. What the fuck, man? Like, it's okay, baby. It's okay, little baby boy. I'll save you. So yeah, Paulina is a really good character. But yeah, that's about it for right now. Those are the characters, and that's just how I feel about them. Volo, easily my favorite character. At first I thought he was kind of sus, but then I was like, oh, maybe he'll become evil. Who knows? And so yeah. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more of these tier lists, because I do tier lists sometimes, not all the time. I mainly do gaming on the weekdays and reactions on Saturdays. So yeah, subscribe and hit that bell so you guys are notified whenever those videos are out, or if any of these tier lists are out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace! Even if it ain't with me, know I keep a blade with me. Mine on my side, and she came with it. Boy, you just a lame nigga. Stay up on my lane, nigga. Know the shit to me is not a game, nigga. Know I spit the flame, nigga. You ain't on my name, nigga. Hit you with that murder song, main, nigga. No, you can't walk with me. No, you can't talk with me. Like I'm your bitch, you know. I'm trying, I can't get off of me.